Good morning to everyone. Just a quick shout out to For the Love of the Truth. I really do enjoy this fella. This is rant number 2, a fuckfest of complaints. So yeah, I won't be able to listen to him all right now. Right, good morning everyone. Now although you can't see it, through the trees there is the construction site for the Orpington College campus, the new shopping centre. I've shown you the cinema. Good morning, hope you're well. I'll try and hold it like this. I'll stop the wind, it's very breezy today. And despite it being very bright, it's very cold. Now, the halt of that type of progress, it's almost unstoppable. We can't stop that. What we have to do eventually is refill these places. Yeah? At the moment, these places are filled with the greedy, the misinformed, the misguided. We need to change that, don't we? You'll have to excuse me, I did try doing a comment response just now, but I must have pressed stop record by mistake. So I'll try and jump back on there later and catch a few people. Miss Kim, I keep promising I will sit down and do one just for you, for all the comments you'd send me. I love you so much, thank you. Rory, if you watch this before I text you, much love mate, I've been thinking about you. And yeah, irony in the talks, but also you've been on my mind a lot mate. And I'm rubbish at texting people and things like this. Even this is new to me, talking to people, right? I keep to myself. Wanted to touch briefly on the sharing that was happening last night, and that's not quite the sharing I meant. And I hope it ends there. I really do. I really do hope it ends there. Hope you got it off your chest, man. Back in a minute. Alright, hello. So I was talking about, excuse me, yesterday, a little video I posted about friends again. Now I've been saying since very early on in my channel that I wanted to do a little quiz on friends, and I bring this up at the moment because I was listening to Crow 777 last night. I think one of his most recent podcast, part 1 at least, and he was talking about this conditioning of the people by putting ideas and things within programs. And this is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about with Friends, and all of those sitcoms. Okay, Frasier, Everybody Loves Raymond. Oh, I just see so much, and I want to share it, but I don't know if anyone's interested. I know no one in my own life is interested in this stuff. If I try and point things out, they look at me like I'm batshit or something. I'm not sure you, my subscribers, are that interested, but I'd still like to post it anyway. Feel no obligation to watch it. But I cannot tell you the amount of things. Does anybody know what Chandler's job is? It was like a big joke for years on the programme, like forever. Well, Chandler was one of those guys who sits down and works out what's hot and what's not. And what's hot, people buy loads of. The companies will rip you off a little bit more for. And this is why when he tried to quit, they in the end offered him so much money he couldn't. He just couldn't. Because he's important. His job's so important to keeping this system going, by letting the big guys know what's hot and what's not. Yeah? And it's just never spoken about. There was a reunion get together last year. This year, sorry, 2016. Thank you. And The micro expressions on those 6 people, the 5 on stage and Matthew Perry via the video phone. The micro expressions, if you know what you're looking for, say a lot. Now, if anybody's seen the Richard Pryor stand-up from the 70s where he's giving away all sorts of creepy secrets, well, you sit and watch that little, I think it's like 15 minutes of the Friends thing. I think there's some secrets being revealed there. I'll post that later on. I agree with what Crow was saying about it's all well and good wanting to try and change hearts and minds, but you can't. The children are having theirs changed for them, and they are going to grow up and look at their parents and go, "You are a fucking grown child. I want nothing to do with you." And these children will then go looking for something. Well, I think it should be us that steps up. You understand? If we don't, someone else will. And I know these grown children, these adult children, kidults, exist. I know they do. And when their children grow up, because they are still just children, if they do what we are doing now and they take their own education from the internet, they will grow up knowing that their parents are imbeciles, brainwashed imbeciles. All the grown-ups we want to talk about will be X-Men, Star Wars, Danger fucking Mouse, and the children who will be the new adults will have a vast range of topics to discuss and enjoy and share. And we're all sitting here fucking watching Spider-Man still. Do you know how long fucking Warner Brothers kept hold of the copyrights for the X-Men films, the Marvel films? They've had them since like the 70s. Why were there no films back then? Because they was waiting for the right moment to fucking pull everyone in. And they got pulled in, didn't they? Can't believe how much people like this shit. People live for it. I love my books, but I do not live for them. I used to love watching films and TV, but I did not live for it. I know people who go to work and spend all their money on buying films. Something's not right with this whole picture. I don't think people are seeing it yet. It's fucking scary as hell. But it's not the fear porn that you're all looking for. It's not. I have to go. Much love to you all, but I will come back to this. I must go to work.
On that note, rant over. Until next time, take great care of yourselves, folks.
I do love that chat very much indeed. Yeah, so this morning my thing got cut off. I noticed Eon's put up a new video for missing people. This guy here, David Paulides. Okay. 411 missing people. If you just YouTube it, Google it, there's so much information. Yeah, he's even got like a Wikipedia page and all that stuff. Yeah, so go check out David Paulides. I did want to say some other stuff, but I've completely forgotten. I was trying to reply to Miss Kim and Maika. Yeah, I've been there with the missing child for a couple of weeks. It's not fun. Yeah, I'll come back to this one. And then on the walk home, there was a couple of guys standing at a stall talking about this. Who is Kath Smith and what is happening to her? I won't read it all just now. I'll come out and just do one on its own for this. But 71-year-old Bromley resident and grandmother, Kath works at Bromley Central Library and is an active community campaigner and trade union representative.
Kath believes she has been targeted because she has spoken out against cuts. Okay, so just a couple of things on the bottom of this paper. Printed and produced on behalf of Backing Bromley, supported by Unite the Union. The matters reported as factual are opinions and views which have been reached after reasonable and thorough consideration and research. Okay, it's just some guys in the street. And this one up here: it is my opinion that Kath has been the victim of an ugly and sustained campaign of bullying and discrimination. Like the heads of a medieval court, the political leaders of Bromley Council appear to want to silence legitimate dissent and crush all opposition. That's a quote from John Hendy QC, Legal 500 Employment Silk of the Year 2013. Now there is down here a... Bromley Backing is an independent community group set up by residents to hold our elected councillors to account. We want our council to succeed, but believe that leaders should be more responsive to us, the people of Bromley. And there is some emails, free phone. Okay, that's hotline at backingbromley.org for emails. Telephone numbers 0800 852 749. Twitter at backingbromley. And facebook.com/backingbromley. So Kath is a lady who works in Bromley Library. She's been there for quite a while, if I remember. And yeah, if she's speaking out about stuff, then and she's like losing her job. Look, some people might say she's a bit of a busybody. She's been called out by the council as causing mischief because she's reporting people for using the library computers to look at porn. You know, well, I think she's right. The library ain't a place to be looking at porn, man. Let's perhaps try and help Kath if we can. I don't know. Send an email, alright? I'm not sure how all this works. I've only literally just walked in, tried to catch up what I missed out on this morning. So for those in Bromley, your council tax is set to rise by almost 4% despite cuts to services. And Bromley residents already pay higher council tax than other London boroughs. Yeah, and there is more. I mean, so much more to this stuff. If you come and listen to For the Love of the Truth, it does all this stuff so much better than me. I love listening to this fellow. We're on rant number 2. I can't wait for rants number 3 and 4. I have to go and pick my little one up. I might just have time to squeeze Eons in. But yeah, come and check out the missing 411. There's a lot of stuff on YouTube about that. A lot of stuff. Okay? Peace and luck to you all. And I'm sorry the comment response went wrong. Much love.